Jody, yo. Anyways, you already know who it is. You already know what to do. This is your boy. You already know. I hope it's not too windy for the people watching at home and stuff like that. I do not know where I put my keys for my bike lock, so I keep going back and forth to make sure no one steals it. I'm at the spot, or one of the spots I hang out at, but there's people and a bunch of cars, so I'm gonna leave soon because I don't. If there's people, I'm gonna leave because I enjoy the peace and tranquility of just being by myself. You know, especially like on a Sunday or something. Just don't bother me. You know, I don't like being around people. I don't like disturbing other people. You know, whatever they're doing, do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing, just far away from each other. Anyways, but you know, we gotta get the content out. We gotta make them videos. You know, we out here. And I did watch Deadpool, and since, you know, Marvel fans complain about everything, just like wrestling fans, I decided to do the Deadpool one, because I watched it yesterday. It was good. I don't like Deadpool as a character. I don't like Wonder Woman as a character. I never really liked them. I don't really care. But Deadpool is really good. It really is all Ryan Reynolds. The screenwriters were really good, but just Ryan Reynolds is a really good actor. I remember seeing him in whatever movie, I think Safe House with Denzel Washington, when Denzel Washington was playing the character named Toby Frost, and you know, Ryan Reynolds could have been this big A-lister star in just a serious kind of way, but he chose to be like comedic and himself, and I think that's the best version you're gonna get out of someone. And Ryan Reynolds is really, really funny. He has like pretty perfect comedic timing. And he's very good at reading the room and being in tune with the audience. So everything is just it's the function and the way it operates is always really good when Ryan Reynolds is behind it. Yeah, it's really intelligent and like socially intelligent. Like, you know what's going on, you know what jokes to say, what not to say. And Ryan Reynolds is a comedian, whether he does stand up or not. He has comedian chops. He's like a straight up comedian. So having a comedian, you know, with a superhero body, you know, just having fun and understanding what to do and stuff like that, and you know, he knows how to manage stuff. He's a really great marketer. He's a good businessman, you know, so he knows all these different facets, and he's able to execute a good quality movie. So Deadpool is good. It's funny, all that stuff. The suit, everything. The movie was good. Same style of most comedy movies, kind of the same formula and things like that. So. And most rom-coms nowadays kind of have the similar formula or like kind of pattern of movie making. Like rom-coms and comedies are kind of the same. And this movie kind of had the same thing. It's like this thing happens and this thing happens, maybe a flashback or something spicy. But it's all kind of, I know this is going to happen. I think I see somebody, so I need to go defend my bike. Somebody's walking. Anyways, I was gonna stop sitting in these videos. It's you know, it's not anything new or it's nothing like, oh, I've never seen this before. You know, it's kind of the same style, you know, as most comedy movies nowadays, which is not a bad thing. It's okay, you know, it's good. Good with the shrug. Good. But yeah, just the bright side of this movie, and the thing that to me really, really stood out was just, you know, the costumes were really, really cool. And, you know, the movie didn't waste your time with a bunch of stuff you didn't care about. Everything was engaging. It was easy to listen to, easy to watch. It was fun. I just felt this movie, like, the movie knew what it was. It did its job. You know, it came in, it did its job, and it left. You know, it left before it became tired or annoying, obnoxious. You know, nothing was over the top in this movie. Everything was very, it was the right portion of action, of comedy, of dialogue, of, you know, just interjecting silly things and also serious things and making a joke of, you know, trauma and you know, This movie was all around well. It was well done. Coming off the whole Madam Web rant and the disappointment, Deadpool was a good movie, and I know a lot of fans, they like the quippiness and the funny of it. And Robert Downey Jr. is known for being quippy, and he's super successful. So obviously, it's something that already has a big market and always does well. And I like quippy stuff too, but I don't really care about Deadpool, the character. I just don't really care. But it's not really my style of comedy. But I do respect it. I do understand that it was good. Just seeing even just X-Men characters and Colossus and all that stuff was fun. This movie didn't take forever. It wasn't some big blockbuster stuff. I just felt it stayed low key and low to the ground, and not some big $1 million budget thing. And I think that suited it well. It pretty much let Deadpool be Deadpool with a couple extra sprinkles, and then it said, "All right, show's over." So. That's just a short review of Deadpool. I enjoyed it. I think Ryan Reynolds was incredible. And it makes me want to watch the second movie and the third movie that's going to come out with Wolverine, because it's a good comedy. It reminds me of a lot, as I was watching it, of The Expendables, It's like guns, comedy, nothing's really serious here. No one's really in danger. But, you're just hanging out, You're hanging out with greats, or just action heroes or whatever. You're just hanging out, The dialogue's really just, of people just kind of chopping it up, There ain't nothing actually going on. Nothing's crazy going to happen. They're just kind of just chopping it up. And I think that's one of the best parts about this movie. It's really feel good of how just a lot of the parts that are memorable are just the dialogue between two characters of them just chopping it up, It's not even like the fourth wall kind of stuff. It just feels really authentic and just funny. Like you're watching two best friends go at it, who's been friends for years and years. So that was a privilege. It was nice. Deadpool was good. Deadpool was a good movie. Yeah. Is it like an A or whatever like that? Or I don't like rating systems. I do sometimes rate them because I don't know. I feel like there's a meaning behind the rating because of the movie or some significance to it. But overall, Deadpool was really fun. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really, really, really fun. I think they could have actually did more stuff, but they stayed. They stayed on the realm of they could have done bigger and more outlandish things, but I feel like they stayed aware and stayed, honed in on Ryan Reynolds and the story of Deadpool. So I think that itself, and also, Expendables, Mercenary, Deadpool, Mercenary. I think there's a lot of similarities between them, but overall, it's a good time with some mercenaries chopping it up, and just talking, just having fun. So yeah, Deadpool is a good movie. Definitely got to give a review. And the writers deserve respect, but overall, I mean, it was just, it was fun. Like, it was a nice smile kind of movie. And maybe a couple grins, maybe a couple laughs. Besides that, though, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just, it's what it was supposed to be, and it did its job. But it did make you smile, make you laugh. So, anyways, Deadpool, love me happy. Selfie stick.